And we're back.
And we're back. Made it through another week?
Barely.
Barely.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. So just before we started, I got a text message, and what did I say? F you to my daughter-in-law, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I get. They're actually traveling to Montana right now.
Oh, I love Montana.
Yeah. So they're driving through Eastern Washington. We have a lot of windmills in Eastern Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of
Harnessing the wind for power.
Yeah. I made the mistake a couple of years ago of driving through one of those fields of windmills.
Yeah.
And making the comment that windmills freak me out.
Oh.
Don't ask. They just do, right? They just.
I mean, everybody's got their thing.
Yeah,
right?
They got their. So what does she send? She sends me pictures, and now not only do they have the ones that spin like this, but they have the ones that spin.
Ones.
Yeah, and so she's like, they're evolving. Look out! Like, you know what? Fuck you. Okay, I don't need you picking on me.
Yeah, like it's not cool.
It's not cool. So hey, today we are doing a couple of tastings.
We are.
I think we're kind of throwback on this because Buffalo Trace was really kind of the bourbon that got me into bourbon.
Yeah,
and Four Roses was the one for you.
And Four Roses is still a go-to for me.
Yeah.
You're slowly transitioning pretty far away from Buffalo Trace, straight up Buffalo Trace, not the distillery.
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, there's tons of stuff from the distillery that I love. But yeah, there's.
Yeah, and I came prepared today. As you can see, I have my computer down here with some information.
See, I had some on my phone. I turned it off. So I was like, oh no, it's going to look bad if I'm reading it.
I needed to tell people that my computer was here so they didn't think that I was like talking to my junk.
No.
Like, hey, little guy,
you know,
it's
our,
okay.
Our new software going to come out. It's okay.
Like
so our new software.
Yeah.
I can actually make our eyes completely look like they're looking at the screen all the time.
Yeah, I don't
think that, but okay, if I'm looking at you and now my eyes are that way,
it's like, creepy, yeah.
That's creepy as shit.
It's like you're going to look like a halibut.
All right, so I was going to ask where we're going first.
Okay, so
Buffalo Trace.
My plan was...
Oh, we're real side by side.
So, because we've never done this before.
No.
We've had Four Roses on the show before, but it's been their upper echelon. And the times that we've had just the standard Four Roses, it's been as an old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's break down price point real quick.
Yeah.
So Four Roses MSRP here is
$24.
Okay, and MSRP on Buffalo Trace is anywhere from $24 to $38.
Yeah.
Depending. I happen to have paid $30 for this one today.
Okay. So I mean, really similar.
Mm-hmm.
Not too crazy. Like Four Roses occasionally at, some of our bigger stores, it's on sale for $19. And I've seen it at other stores at $27. So, I mean, literally it's pretty head to head here as far as apples to apples.
Yeah.
Corn to corn.
Corn to corn, if you will.
So left is Buffalo Trace, right is Four Roses, just like we have the bottles displayed.
Yep.
I tried to do that so that I could remember after
I was actually just looking, going, I don't fucking know which is which now.
Yeah. Well, so that's the thing. Look at how similar, like in the bottle, in the glass, they're very similar colored.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll start a little bit. Let's do the Buffalo Trace first, since we've never actually had any Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
On the show.
So I didn't know if I told you this. Our last show we recorded, the first pod.
Yeah.
That was episode 140.
140.
Yeah. So a mile marker there.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of episodes in dog episodes.
Yes, it is. It's like 900.
Yeah. We're like the Gandalf of podcasts. I don't know how old Gandalf is.
I don't either. So I gotta tell you, I have not had Buffalo Trace in quite some time. It's a go-to when I'm in a bar and they don't have any bourbon that I really love. It's like, yeah, I'll get a Buffalo Trace.
I can see that.
But like I do with like a Woodford too. Like a Woodford's the same for me. It's like, yeah, give me Woodford.
If there's no bourbon that's like jumping at me,
yeah,
gin and tonic.
I've done that. I've been in a place no bourbon jumped at me and I got a Coors Light.
Yeah. So I mean, there are times. So
but the Buffalo Trace distillery, the brand, They've been distilling for over 200 years.
Okay, so it's not bad. I would drink it over Jack Daniels and Jim Beam.
Okay.
And Evan Williams.
Okay.
The part that really I don't enjoy about just straight Buffalo Trace on the rocks is the bitiness at the end.
It is pretty bitey. It's not a very old bourbon.
No, it's that's the only thing. Like, so as we switch over, for me, it's like Four Roses doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I lean more towards Four Roses. But so some facts about Buffalo Trace. 1775 is when Buffalo Trace Distillery.
Mm-hmm.
However, it wasn't called Buffalo Trace Distillery at that point. It was Hancock and Willis Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that for quite a while. And then about 100 years after that, a different guy purchased it and changed the name to Old Fire Copper Distillery in 1870.
Which is their now limited release, OFC.
Yep, yep. And then 3 years after they bought it, it burnt down.
Yep.
And then they rebuilt it, which is
burnt down.
Still standing today.
Yeah. That
is still part of the distillery. And then 5 years after the fire, George T. Stagg bought it. And he ran it for a while under Stagg. It was the first in the U.S. to install steam heat in the warehouse for climate control under Stagg's watch. And then the Prohibition hit. And then Colonel Albert Blanton became the president of the distillery throughout the Prohibition and called it medicinal whiskey.
Hell yeah.
To keep distilling. Moving up from that into 1949, Elmer T. Lee joined the distillery and became the master distiller, which is a huge hitting name in the bourbon world right now. Those bottles are going for stupid money, Elmer T. Lee right now. 84 distillery introduced the concept of the single barrel bourbon. So one of the
84,
one of the first.
Wow, that's a lot more recent than I would have thought.
One of the first modern single barrel bourbons came from before it was technically Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
In 84. 1992, the Goldring family purchased the distillery, and it was again family owned. 99, the distillery was renovated and officially renamed Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
The name Buffalo Trace, referencing the historical Buffalo crossing on the Kentucky River.
Yep.
Which is where it is. So today, Buffalo Trace Distillery is owned by Sazerac.
That I knew as well.
Yeah. So that's where we're at.
I got to say, I'm fairly impressed. I thought you would go, yeah, Buffalo Trace is some bourbon. Now let's talk about the Four Roses.
No.
So the fact that you're bringing up some...
I think it's pretty cool. Like, the story of it is cool because a lot of people, don't realize that, just like I didn't realize, it hasn't really been Buffalo Trace for all that long.
No.
26 years.
Yeah.
It's been through a lot of hands.
Mm-hmm.
As of...
Much like your... Sorry.
No, that's just my dad.
I don't need to say that. Your mom's awesome.
Hey-o. The historic significance of the distillery that's still standing there as of 2013 has been designated as a National Historic Landmark. So it is in the Historic Landmark Registry of the United States. Pretty freaking cool.
It is.
That something like that can be.
So what do you get on the nose and what do you get on some flavor on it? And it's hard for me to go back to something that I drink a lot of to go, hey, what am I really?
Yeah, like break it down a bit.
Yeah.
Right. So this one's kind of interesting to me because I don't actually know the last time I just had Buffalo Trace on the rocks.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Like, so on the nose, I get a lot of brown sugar apple.
Mm-hmm.
But drinking it, I get a lot of like creme brulee, but a hint of raisin.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of raisin. I never really realized. I don't like raisins.
I don't either. And I think that's why it's so like distinct to me is because I know it's like, that's a flavor I don't particularly care for. But I think the vanilla, kind of caramelized vanilla like overshadows it enough that it's like, but it's decent.
Yeah. I still think Buffalo Trace, and I feel this way about Four Roses too. I think it's a great entry level. It's affordable. It's easy to find, at least in our state.
Yeah, in our state, it's very easy to find.
I have family that lives 2 states away from where it's made, and this $28 bottle is 87 there.
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
But they can buy stuff that's $150 for us for $6.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd rather have expensive Buffalo Trace and cheaper good shit.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
Again, like, I do have to say, I do have to put my foot in my mouth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot better than I remember it being.
Good.
And I don't know if it's just 140 episodes of doing this and all the other things we've tried along the way, and just like, you know, your palate expands, or you pick up other things, and it's like, maybe I wasn't far enough in the process to understand the flavor profile I was getting. Because I mean, we've had bottles on here that have been substantially more than that. That's like, I wouldn't wish that on the person I hate most.
No, I think that's a good pour to keep in the bar. For when all you have is really good shit and someone comes over and you don't want to share.
El Presidente.
Yeah, well, you know.
Sorry, I had a tickle there.
No, but for me, the Buffalo Trace, it's now. I mean, it's a good. If people come over, oh hey, you got Buffalo Trace? Like it's a.
Yeah, it's interesting how
the name is really, because it did get hard to find for a little while.
It did. I think part of like why people are like, oh, you have Buffalo Trace, they're understanding that a lot of their bigger names are Buffalo Trace distilled. Eagle Rare, Blanton's, Elmer T. Lee.
Yeah, OFC. Like there's a
like all the E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, there's
like
a ton.
All those big names, right? They're all under the Buffalo Trace umbrella. Well, Sazerac umbrella.
Yeah.
But I think that drives people's intrigue to just a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
I think I would really like to. So they also make a Buffalo Trace cream.
Yeah, and I've been very curious about it.
You haven't had it? I'll bring over a bottle.
Like I always think like Christmas time.
It'd be a good one to do this winter.
Yeah.
It is very good in coffee. It's good in tea. It's actually really good on the rocks. But much like if you like an Irish coffee, right? Like
I do like it.
One I haven't, and I don't find it very often, is the Buffalo Trace White Mash. I really want to get a bottle of that, simply because of the documentary and how they go through the process of rubbing it in their hands. I want to do that. I want to see
that documentary. Is so great. If you guys haven't seen it, like I can't even remember what it's on. Amazon?
I think it was on Amazon. Yeah,
Amazon Prime. It's just called Neat, and it's the documentary of
the history of bourbon.
And it's fantastic. It's hosted by Steve Zahn, who's hilarious. And as the documentary goes on, he gets progressively more tatered.
Yes,
which is great. And there's fruit flies up here for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
Getting out of the cold. So yeah, Buffalo Trace not as shit as I remember.
My favorite thing about the Neat documentary is
it's neat.
It's neat. As they talk about, they really don't know where bourbon came from.
There's so many stories.
Yeah, there's so many. It came from here. Oh yeah, no, it came from here.
Yeah.
And I love the way that Steve Zahn passes between the, oh no, it was when Dr. So-and-so accidentally caught this on fire.
Yeah.
And they were, it was probably a lot of different things that caused it. And I think for something that we don't know really the true history of, like who originated it, how monitored it is. Like
it's crazy. There's rules.
There's so many. There's no other liquor that's like that.
No,
not at that level.
No, I mean tequila.
There's
a lot of rules to tequila, but not as
but not
as harsh as bourbon.
Tequila is supposed to be made in the tequila region. Outside of that, it's agave liquor, and
that's just like champagne.
Yeah.
So we're going to switch to Four Roses here. It's way more fruit forward.
Oh, 100%.
It is way more crisp. See, to me, it smells like fall, like cider pressing. Just that like bright.
Yeah, I do. I definitely get pear and apple.
The apple is prominent for me.
Yeah,
Apple and vanilla.
yeah. You know what? I got to tell you, between the two,
Yeah.
the Four Roses is a much smoother finish.
Yeah. Flavor wise, though, it's not very deep.
Mm-mm. I think the Buffalo Trace is a little richer in flavor. But this is fantastic on the nose.
Yeah.
It's very easy to drink.
It's just so easy.
Mm-hmm.
I would say though, like if you had both of these, colder months, warmer months.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's all you had on the shelf, that's totally what I would be.
Like I feel like because this was warming to me, like with that bite at the end, that like very peppery kind of like.
Yeah, that's in the flask out in the cold.
Yeah, maybe that like last little bit of the fly fishing season, and you're standing in the river and it's cold as shit. You pull that flask out, warm yourself up. So I do have some information about the Four Roses distillery. So 1888 is when it was first established as a bourbon. Paul Jones Jr. trademarked the name Four Roses, creating a bourbon brand based on a love story. So
that's so stupid.
There you go.
It's not.
In 95, he moved his business to Louisville Whiskey Row, using it as a gathering and distribution center. And then through the 20s and 30s, the brand saw growth and success as a Kentucky straight bourbon, even becoming popular internationally. So this went international through the Prohibition. Kind of kept him going. 1940s to 1958, the founding family sold Four Roses to Seagram Company. That's right, Seagram. Which converted it into an American blended whiskey. It was no longer called a bourbon at that point. They changed it from a bourbon to a blended whiskey.
Fucking out of here.
In 1958, Seagram decided to focus on the export market and remove Four Roses bourbon from the United States completely.
Really?
Yep. 1958 was the final year you could find it until 1994, when the guidance of Al Young came in. The distillery began processing and bringing back the quality brand back up to its original standards, and put Four Roses back on the shelf in the United States. In 2002, Four Roses brand was purchased by Japanese beer maker Kirin, who still currently owns the distillery and the company. So it's owned by a Japanese company. And they offer various bourbons with a unique character, partly due to its 5 proprietary yeast strains in 2 mash bills, creating 10 versions of Four Roses bourbon.
I've only had 3.
Yeah, there's
7 more out there to try. Yeah. I'm game.
So 2 of them I know are very, very limited release.
Yeah.
Like you have to be part of like a VIP club to even know when they're going to be released. So those are probably never going to happen.
I don't know. I found a Basil Hayden 10-year.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Four Roses just totally left the market, the U.S. market, for quite some time.
That's crazy.
From 1958 to 1994. So, and then came back pretty strong. Now it's one of the most sold bottles of bourbon in that price range, which probably helps that it's that price range.
It probably helps, yeah.
Right, because there's a lot of people that are like, well, I could buy 1 bottle of $80 blends, or I could buy 3 bottles of Four Roses.
And if the goal is to get tatered,
I'll take the 3 bottles, please. Yeah. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, to me, this will always be the one that I recommend to people that are like, I've always been curious about it.
Yeah, this is a good entry level.
It's very mild. There's nothing crazy about it. Like, there's no weird flavor in there that's off-putting.
There's no, I hate that earth.
Yeah.
Mittens.
Yeah, I'm a bad mitten.
Entrails of a garlic leaf and a daffodil. Like, there gets to be some crazy shit.
It's also like it's not smoky or oaky or anything like that, which a lot of people really get put off by. That's why a lot of people don't like Scotch.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want to taste like I'm drinking moss. I get that to a point.
But maybe I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like cigars and pipes, they're not for everybody. But other people really enjoy it, and who's to say you can't? I'm a fan, obviously. It's my pick, so but yeah, I just the stories are cool. Figuring out where the distilleries came from, how they started, how long they've been around.
Yeah.
I mean, Buffalo Trace has got 100 years on Four Roses.
Yeah.
So there's that.
But this goes, we talk about this all the time on the show. So a Buffalo Trace or a Four Roses, either one of these, north of 100 years, well-known brand, sub $50, sub $40, and you have a startup. I could pick out a couple.
Yep.
$80, and you've been making bourbon for $5,
and it's ass.
And please explain to me how you've earned that.
Yeah, the funny thing is they always go into the volume.
Yeah, but if you price it to where no one's going to buy it, you'll never get the volume.
You'll never hit the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way. It's like, I don't.
Look, I run a business too. Maybe you should plan in that you're going to run at a loss for a couple of years to get the fucking name out there.
Well, it's like, just because your doors are open doesn't mean you have to have something finished. Like, get people excited about it. Do tours. You're like, oh yeah, so here's this process, and okay, this one's 2 years old. Yeah, you can taste it. Here, this one's 3 years old. You can taste it, so you can see how it's starting to get better. That's why we don't have anything to sell you yet.
Yeah,
because it still tastes like donkey dick. Like, stop putting it out there if it's not ready.
Hang on. I need.
No, we're gonna glass over that.
No, I need to back that one up. Yeah, leave that alone.
That's something you don't know. It was a dare in culinary school.
I don't. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we're good. We are totally good.
His nickname was Donkey.
Hey, that's.
It was the T.
That's. I
am the Frito Bandito. I love Fritos corn chips. I love them. I do. Remember that commercial?
No.
Oh, you don't remember the Fritos commercial?
No.
Oh, wow.
I grew up watching Canadian TV.
Oh, hey. It's the Frito Royal Mounted Police, eh? Sorry.
Sorry, eh?
Hey, did you go to the tip game?
Yes. Did I tell you about it at all?
No, I mean, I saw the score. It was...
So, that's what I was going to tell you on the show. So, you and Amy turned us on to go to the tips, right? Minute and a half in, tips are up by 2. They're like, wow, this is going to be an ass whipping.
Yeah.
I saw, and they were playing Victoria. I saw a Victoria player. Are we swapping? So we're going to try the old fashioned?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
Anyways, Victoria player.
So the Victoria player got checked into the boards right in front of his bench. And got knocked the fuck out. Like, he took the hit in the, and I watched it. Took the hit in the chest.
Yeah.
And when the tips player pulled off of him, he did this. He just slumped. I mean, his arms dropped, head dropped. He slumped straight down.
Oh, like actually.
Out. Slumped straight down, and then slowly fell over onto the ice. Oh, hands never came up, like face first into the ice. The entire arena screaming at the refs because they didn't see it
Oh wow.
to stop the game. So, and everyone's cheering like, fuck yeah, no, you know how it all gets, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
For about the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, and then it got serious.
Then it got quiet.
Yeah.
Because he's not moving. And his bench is over there. The team doctor's out there. He's not moving. His arms aren't coming up. Like he did get up and skate off the ice.
Oh really?
And someone sitting behind us did that was a big boy hit. I don't think he was ready for a big boy hit. Like, you fucking think?
I don't think the audience was ready for a big
Yeah, it
boy
was.
hit.
I mean, it was, and the sound, like, it was violent.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody hit so hard in hockey ever.
Do you recall who hit him?
No, it was just a jaw drop of, wow. What the hell's that?
Seltzer water.
So we're doing fizzy old fashions.
So the carbonation
Yeah.
helps dissolve the sugar better.
All right.
And then as you press the orange rind, the carbonation in here helps expel the orange oil out of the.
So this is new because you haven't done this with me before. No, you don't.
Yep.
Just not in front of me.
Yeah. I don't think you've ever actually seen me make them.
All right. That's probably why your old fashions are better than mine.
So that's the trick that the Japanese bartender taught me.
I think we need to adjust our lighting. Our bottles are still washed out.
Well, maybe AI can do something about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like it can make me look like I'm looking at the camera right now.
No way. This is...
So I'm not actually muddling here, just so people know. A lot of people think you muddle, like, it's just you pressing, breaking up the sugar and pressing the oils out of the orange peel there.
I feel like we need a camera above you too, watching the...
Yeah.
Like a cooking show.
And then you're gonna add... That's my Julia Child. It's not very good.
Hang on, if it's gonna be your Julia Child, take the cork off that bottle and take a swing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta sound more drunk.
Well, that's what she would do. With the wine,
yeah. So smell how much more like orangey and effervescent it is.
Ooh, it is effervescent.
Yeah, it's effervescent and lovely.
It's like summer in a glass.
In summer. I won't make these very big.
Why not?
I mean, we can, I guess, because we could just finish them downstairs, right?
Yeah.
So that's Buffalo Trace.
Okay. And how far do you go?
There.
Say when? 6 o'clock. I know you don't like to completely cover your ice.
Yeah.
And I've been getting better about that too.
It's more of I want to be able to actually like finish the drink before the ice is totally gone. So then stirring.
Ooh.
You got to touch the glass, and as your finger starts to get cold, that's when it's done. And it all has to do with dilution. So it's going to need more ice. You're going to need more ice. Now those look like monsters.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, the drinks, yes.
Yeah. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
It's not done. Don't drink it yet.
I'm not. I was just adjusting.
Okay. I do like making cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell. Yeah, I'm swapping out this bar stool.
Yeah, mine's cushioned.
Yeah.
And it's delightful. John's is not.
Mine's like a barbed hook up the ass. And go ahead and ask me how I know that.
Did you lose a bet in college too?
Well, yes, I did.
Um,
And so, what kind of cherries were you just using?
so these are Bing cherries.
For a chef, you're not very good at explaining what you're doing.
No, I stopped explaining things, so I'm expelling the essential oils. You always rub it on the rim so that when it comes to your face, you smell it, because a lot of your flavor receptors are in your snout.
See, but I think our people would like more commentary. Is all I'm saying.
Probably. Maybe they should find a different podcast, I guess. These are Bada Bings.
Oh yeah,
cherries. Uh, do not ever, under any circumstance, use maraschino cherries in an old fashioned. Those are syrup laden and chemically colored, and they're just not what you're supposed to use. Originally, an old fashioned at the Sazerac Company in New Orleans, in the French Quarter, that's where the old fashioned was originated from. He in-house whiskey aged his own cherries.
See, I started doing that.
They were never maraschino cherries. So if you ever get an old fashioned in a restaurant and it comes with one of those abomination bright red frickin' balls,
send it back.
Send it back. Do not drink that swill. You'll get herpes and gonorrhea. So there you go.
At minimum.
At $14. So there you go. Old fashions, right. The Japanese way.
So before we get too diluted, I'm going to try one of each.
Yeah, I was going to go back and forth. So let's start with Buffalo Trace.
As an old-fashioned salute.
Orange is so nice on there.
It is. I started making my own cherries. I marinate them in cognac.
It's a good old-fashioned.
Yeah.
It's a good old-fashioned.
It's fantastic. Now, this is Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I mean, because you're getting now I'm getting so much of the citrus.
Yeah.
And the sweetness from the sugar.
It's interesting, though, because it made the Buffalo Trace have like a cinnamon note to it, in my opinion. So
I'm getting that.
With my old fashioned, I also use orange bitters. I like my old fashions to be very orange forward. So I use an orange bitters. You can use just a regular bitters, which is standard. Peychaud's bitters is the standard bitters. It looks like this. It's very red. It's very, very bitter. Very dry, like a very dry vermouth.
Yeah.
See, now that smells very floral, very spring.
It's interesting because when you try the Buffalo Trace, it's very, it just tastes like an old fashioned, right? But when you compare an old fashioned made with two very different bourbons, you catch a. I'm gonna go back. That's very good too. I'm gonna go back to winter, summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, this is very refreshing. This is very light.
This is very, like, almost thirst quenching.
Yeah.
It's like been mowing the lawn, pulling weeds. I'm like dripping sweat in my shut your mouth beater. I pull my leather gloves off.
I caress my swollen. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going somewhere else.
No, continue. I was having a moment. Let me close my eyes. Go on.
And then I caress my swollen bicep.
And
where's the... And then I slowly rise.
This is turning into a completely different show.
I'm missing the headsets, because that would have been nice to hear in your hear in your ear socket a little better. I obviously suck at dirty talk, if that's the best I can come up with.
Yeah, you're a regular Ross Geller when it comes to dirty talk. I honestly, I can't pick one over the other. I feel like they both very much have their place.
Yeah.
And I coming into winter cold, I might have to keep a bottle of Buffalo Trace on the shelf.
So maybe we'll call it a draw.
I think so.
Call it a draw, like the Black Knight.
Yeah. It's a scratch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with, like, honestly, a very nice warm day. And
This one's just deeper.
yeah, I was gonna say this one has a fuller flavor for me,
Yeah.
and it just, yeah, I'm liking it. I love them both.
They're both good. Like, I wouldn't be mad at either one of these.
No.
If it was handed to me like at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'd be, yeah, it's a good old fashioned.
Yeah, that's legit. So where's
and now we have 2 old fashions to drink.
So where is it? So this is probably the most we've ever talked about whiskey or bourbon on this show.
What are you talking about? We're a wealth of information.
So I was going to start the show with, we're going to do it a little different today, because normally we get drunk and then
get tatered and go off
tell
the rails.
stories.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we'd start telling the stories and then get tatered. Anyways,
well, we kind of did.
Yeah.
I told the stories of the distilleries.
So anyways, best mixed drink you've ever had. Do you recall it?
Yeah, it was a smoked Manhattan with a Luxardo cherry. And it was like the way it was smoked and the way it was served. So I drink my Manhattans on the rocks.
Actually, you know what? We need to do an episode with some Manhattans.
We do,
because
yeah.
I do love Manhattans.
Which we should have Steve Manhammer and Kyle on the show because they both really like Manhattans.
Okay.
All of my drinks are on the rocks. I know Manhattans are typically served.
Yeah, whatever.
Great. Enjoy yourself being a dick and judging how people drink something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you drink martinis at all?
I have.
Do you do them on the rocks?
I don't do those on the rocks.
Okay. Me either. But I'm with you. Like, I like everything on the
everything
rocks.
else.
But a martini, I will drink. But I drink them pretty fast.
That's the thing. Is like, there's not a lot of drink there. So it's like, if it's made correctly, you know, it stays chilled the whole way through the drink anyways. So it's like, yeah, you know. I went through a huge James Bond phase where I was like, well, I got to have a Vesper. And then I got to have, you know.
Yeah.
But the Manhattan, the way it was smoked and with the cherry on the rocks, it almost tasted like a really, really high-end cherry cola.
Ooh.
And it was so good. And it was in Chicago when I was there for pastry school.
Yeah.
It was $26. But it was worth all $26.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a sizable Manhattan. It was probably a good pour. You know, you get into some of those pretentious restaurants that charge $26 for a drink.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, okay, where's the rest of it? That's cute.
Yeah.
But
that's why when I was at Indigo and I talked about that they had some really top shelf unicorn shit.
Yeah.
That was the question. So that's fine. That shot of Eagle Rare 17, is that a 1 ounce pour? Is that a 1.5 ounce pour? And they come back, oh no, it's a 2. Oh,
great.
Well,
sold.
Excellent. So
go ahead and write me up, sir.
Please, good sir.
So what was yours?
I have 2. So one was an old fashioned. It was actually on my 20th wedding anniversary. It was up at a resort not far from here.
Yeah.
And when I ordered it, it's kind of a remote resort. Like, it sits all by itself.
Simeon?
Yeah, right up on the Canadian border.
Such a great resort.
And
well, it was. I haven't been in there forever.
It still is. Okay. It's still pretty cool. It's actually better if you rent one of the condos in a neighboring property.
Oh.
Because they're nicer.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? But anyway, so when I ordered the old fashioned, the waiter, he did an air, like a, yes, like a fist air. Yeah.
It's my jam.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, it threw me off. I'm like, what did I do? He says, that is what this bartender is known for. That's his drink.
Oh, game on.
And I'm like, I'm known for small hands.
We'll see.
That's kind of how I felt, right? He goes, no. People come here for that drink from him. And it's far enough out there that it's not, you don't pop by.
Yeah, you're not just
Right.
like, hey, you want to go grab an old fashioned? We're in the area.
Yeah, we're in the area. We're 40 minutes away from it.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, when that came, I took a sip. I said, go ahead and get him started on the next one.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be gone.
Yeah.
My second favorite was a Manhattan. It came out of an igloo cooler in Wisconsin at a fishing tournament.
Oh. So it might not have actually been the Manhattan, but more the whole experience.
Yeah, but it was delicious. Right?
Yeah.
So my uncle, that was his drink, right? Oh. And it was funny because I tried to get him to teach me how he makes them.
Oh.
And he's the, well, you put some of this and you put some of that. And I'm like, well, how much? Well, until you're fucking done. And I don't.
He pours with the heart.
And the later the day goes,
the stronger they are.
They get a lot better. But he used to make a big igloo cooler, like you were at the soccer game and the kids getting water. He would bring one of those Manhattan.
I see. I was thinking igloo cooler, like.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It was a big.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah, put me in, coach.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So for that, it was the experience, but it was still a very good.
Yeah.
So, and he like my dad grew up in Arizona, Southern Arizona, and California, and he spent a majority of his life in the Midwest. And we were on a big fishing trip Midwest at a place called Chippewa Flowage, and we're all staying in one big cabin, and we're all arguing about how to make brats. Right? Hey, do you cook them in beer first? Do you put them on the grill first?
My head instantly goes to Letterkenny, the whole steak thing.
So we're like, no, you boil them first, then you grill them. And my Uncle Leon, he comes over. He says, no, you grill them first, and you put them in the beer so the beer can soak them up. And we go, no, that's not how you do it. And he goes, fuck them up if you want, and walked away. And we were like, wait, what'd you say? We'll back up.
That level of confidence right there will make anybody be like, well, wait a minute.
He
might be on.
Yeah, he might be. What do you do? And to this day, it's how I cook.
So do you put onions in your beer?
100%.
Yeah.
And so I used to use very hoppy, very like heavy beer.
Yeah.
And I stopped. Cheap beer, lager.
Yep.
Coors Light. Like
it's the same when you're cooking corned beef.
Yeah.
The cheaper the beer, the better the corned beef.
Because if you think about the region where that's coming from,
it's poor.
Yeah, that's what they use.
Yeah.
And that's what they're, so.
They ain't got $6 a can beers.
No,
it's like, let's see here. I got 97p. What can I get? You can get this shitty beer. Perfect.
Done.
That's how it goes.
That fishing trip was probably one of the best trips I've had because of the generations of family that were there.
I was gonna say that was what 4 or 5 generations, right?
It was 4.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when we were there, because my dad's the youngest of the siblings, right?
Yeah.
And he lost his older brother a little while ago. And we got to hear stories from his older brother that we've heard from dad.
But from
a perspective of I was older and I understood what was happening.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting. Like it was I've heard that, but this is what I heard. He's like, yeah, that's not really what happened.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was.
Yeah. It's always interesting, like hearing Amy's brothers tell stories that Amy's told me before. It's like, well, you left that part out. She's like, I don't remember that at all.
one of my favorite stories my dad loves to tell us about him and his brother, because they all lived in Eastern Washington at one point, right? Their mom,
not together.
At the same time, not in the same house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
different
yeah.
houses. So they worked, and they all at one time worked at the same company. They worked at a food processing Simplot, and my dad was a refrigeration tech. His brother was a field boss. Mom was a production manager. Like their mom was a production manager. So it was all family, and that's very common. And
so some would say your dad was the coolest out of all of them.
Yeah. So my dad's older brother Leon fired a couple guys. Weren't doing their job. Let him go. They came back to the plant the next day to kick his ass, and they ran across my dad first. Where's Leon? Oh, he's out there on the field. I'll show you. He goes, no, you're gonna come out there. You're gonna help him. No, I'm not gonna get involved at all. Like, look, I'll even stand back. You guys go ahead and walk ahead of me. Is that he loves to fight?
Your dad does?
No, he
Leo.
was telling them. My brother, he loves to fight.
Yeah,
a couple of guys at a time. Like, I just want to watch. Like, you guys be picking up fucking.
I'm getting like a secondhand Lions vibe here.
So we're walking out there, and as they get closer, my dad stops dropping further back, right?
Yeah.
And by the time they got out there, my dad had talked so much shit about his brother was going to wipe the floor with them that they just left. They didn't even try him. They did, and Leon had no idea they were coming out to kick his ass, and they absolutely could have. Like, he was not a fighter. He did not like to fight. But my dad just, no. We're just going to wipe the fucking floor with you guys. No, I just want to watch. I will, I'll even stand way back. And the closer they got to where Leon was, the further my dad drew back. And
wait. Let me grab my chips from my lunch. I need a snack.
Yeah, hang on. We need to.
That's funny.
Yeah. But the same token, Leon was the one that went and picked my dad up when my dad got out of the Air Force. And Leon had longer hair. And so the last day my dad's in the Air Force, they're doing an inspection. Leon's laying back on my dad's bunk. And whatever instructor comes in, he's barking orders, tells Leon to get up. Leon's like, you go fuck yourself. Like, it was just one of those.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not doing any of that.
Let me know
when Burl can leave.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be taking a nap.
Yeah, otherwise, you're doing a great job. We appreciate all your hard work.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Yeah, that's funny. It's funny how younger siblings will protect an older sibling.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily feel like it's reciprocated.
No.
Like, an older sibling typically won't help the younger one.
I wouldn't know anything about that. El Presidente.
Yeah. I as a kid, I think I was in first or second grade. My brother got picked on a lot as a kid. He always had a weight issue. We rode the bus, back when kids actually rode the bus to school.
Hey, I grew up riding the bus.
No, I know. But my mom gets a phone call from
some medieval shit happened in the back of that fucking bus.
Oh yeah, from the bus driver and the principal of the school. Hey, yeah, so just to let you know, you're gonna have to pick Eric up from school and bring him to school for 2 weeks. I was like, okay, well, what about Andrew? Is the bus not going to be operating or whatever? No, just Eric. Okay, well, did something happen? Yeah, something happened. He smashed another kid's head repeatedly into the window of the bus because he was picking on your other son, and he didn't like it. The kid has a broken nose, and there's blood all over the bus seat now. And you would think most moms would be like, what? Oh, he's going to get here. And I was like, okay. I never got in trouble for that one. I just, I'd had enough of my brother every morning was like, oh, I'm too sick. I can't go to school. And my mom's like, yes, you can. You just blah, blah, blah. It was because he was being picked on and bullied. And I was like, you know what? We're done with this.
Yeah.
Head, window, you're welcome.
See, but so you and your brother are a lot closer in age. Than I am with
2.5 years. Yeah.
So I have a younger sibling that I am that close in age.
Yeah.
And it was very much that way but I was very much protector. Like, kids.
Yeah.
It's a sister, but I think that's a little different. But
it does change, like, with it being a sister. Like, Amy's the youngest, and both of her brothers did at home, they pick on her all the
Mhm.
time, but only they were allowed to pick on her,
Mhm.
right? Like, nobody talks to my sister that way.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Her name's on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And it's like, that was kind of the thing for me with my brothers. Like, nobody gets to call my brother that except me.
Yeah.
So, eat glass, bitch. But to this day, that kid is nice to my brother.
I bet.
It's funny. I saw him maybe a year ago.
I imagine you like the younger kid on A Christmas Story. The two, like the little
Oh.
with the little Kevin.
Yeah.
What the hell is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I wrestled for
Hey man.
most of yeah. I wrestled from second grade all the way up to my freshman year of high school. And that scene in Friends where Ross goes to play rugby? He's
Yeah.
like, I guess I just got to go Red Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Ross. So my family used to call it hulking out.
Okay.
Because I would do that, like, I would just get so mad. Like, I didn't realize I was doing it, but I'd get so mad and I'd just be like, and I'd just like get so pissed. And then there was like no stopping me until the other kid was crying. I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's going to bully anybody. It's stupid. Just be done with it. And then come to find out, I was probably the bully.
Boy, how much therapy did that take to get to?
Collectively 1 old fashioned and 2 pours of bourbon. I just realized that just now.
Huh.
What an amazing podcast we have. I'm like finding things out about myself.
Yeah, this is like therapy. Like, I think I need a refund.
It's a good day.
Yeah, this is like, wow.
I just learned something about myself.
Wow. I didn't know I did that.
I've been an ass my entire life.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you are. But...
I just thought it was like since I turned, 12. I'm that guy. I've always been the little guy, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing. So seeing me on camera, I look like I'm kind of a big guy. I've never been a big guy in my life.
Yeah.
Like when I got out of high school before I went in the military, I was 125 pounds. I was very small. So in my head, I'm still that small.
Yeah.
And I've always had the mouth. Like, I've never backed away from anybody for any reason. No. Like, I've had my ass beat a couple of times.
I should probably live in a single wide with the tires still on it. The way I don't back down from shit. Yeah, if you see me fighting a bear, you better step in and help that bear. Like, we all know that's not the case, but I'm going to tell you it is.
But in your head, that's what you're like, I'll fuck that bear up. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if I've been drinking.
Have you ever watched any of we'll go to movies and TV real quick. The show Alone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We've talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
We talked that very first season was filmed on Vancouver Island.
Yep.
Which is not far from here.
No.
Massive bear population.
Yeah, that guy that was talking about
the very he come out of Texas. Like, they do a background story and everybody, and the one guy from Texas, man, I ain't scared of no fucking bear. You put me in front of a bear, I fuck that fucking bear up, motherfucker. Like, it was like,
I ain't even gonna leave when my wife comes and tells me I won.
Yeah.
They're gonna force me onto that boat. What was it? 6 hours?
6-7 hours in, he's like
hiking, bear shit.
Trying to find a campsite, and he's like, that's bear shit.
It's fresh.
On the phone. Hey, y'all need to come pick me up. There's bears out here.
There's bears here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I hope he watches that back. It's like, oh man, I'm a tool.
The other one from that, I love the very early seasons because nobody was a survivalist.
They weren't, they didn't teach it.
So for any of our listeners or watchers, listeners, are they still listening?
For any of the people that find us amusing.
For any people that actually stumbled onto this. So there's a show on the Discovery Channel called Alone. And it is a survival show. It's 10 contestants. They only get like 7 essentials that they're allowed to bring, plus like clothing, right?
Yeah, it's
and they all get dropped off in remote locations.
so there's 3 things that everybody gets, and then there's 4 things that they get to choose, but it's from a set list of things.
Now it's they have 7 that they can bring, and it's of their choosing. Although, I mean, you can't bring a shotgun because
Yeah, no, I mean,
that
they
would have
have a
been like,
list,
yeah,
right?
that'd be
Yeah.
like me, right?
Yeah.
I want a sat phone.
As far as like
I want HelloFresh deliveries once a week.
weaponry thing, I think it's just bow and arrow, and it can't be a compound bow. It's a recurve.
It has to be a recurve.
Yeah. So, I mean, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
they put them in remote, so they'll put 10 people in remote enough places they don't have contact with one another, and whoever stays the longest wins $500,000. That's just the rules.
Yeah,
and they don't have cameramen; they film themselves. They have camera equipment.
They have all the camera.
Yeah, they have all the shit with them.
All that everywhere.
Yeah, and when I see some of the episodes, I'm like, they're like, "Oh, you can't hunt the endangered fox." I'd be like, "Yeah, I guess my camera equipment didn't work for a couple of days, but I am full of motherfucker."
Look at my fox vest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ciao. Cling.
I made a matching hat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And moccasins. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they come to do your wellness check, and you're like, "Let me take my fox jacket off." And they're like,
"Yeah," they weigh you, and you're like,
"Wait,
you came in here at 190, now you weigh 210."
What kind of fox was that? A delicious one.
Delicious.
You were told to not. No, I was told to survive.
No.
The longest.
They said this one committed suicide. Like, I had.
Guess who I out survived? The fox.
It was the first couple of seasons. They were just like, Bob at the bank wants to come, and those were fascinating to watch because you would watch people just absolutely
the craziest thing
fucking melt down.
How many of them were overweight?
Yeah, but now they go in there overweight on purpose.
I know. They're like, yeah, so once I found out,
I
stopped going to the gym. I started eating McDonald's every day.
I used to be 140 pounds, and now I weigh 290.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to live off my own body fat.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, that is some strategy that I'm sure a doctor does not approve of.
There was a season a couple of years ago. The kid that won it, it got down to, and you don't know who's left. Right?
On the show.
Yeah,
like
they
a
don't
contestant, you don't know how many are left.
Nope. You know it's over when they come get you.
Yeah.
So there was a kid, and he was from South America, and they were up in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that like real remote Alaska?
No, they were real remote Eastern Canada, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so they were remote somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And the kid basically did the, I'm going to stop hunting. All I'm going to do is keep as warm as I can. And I've been hungry before. He damn near starved to death for 27 days. Not really any food, but he didn't do anything. Laid in his shelter.
Yeah.
And he fucking won.
I mean, well, if you think about it, fasting, people water fast.
Yeah, people fast all the time.
Yeah, so
but that was his strategy. He's like, okay, so I've made it this far. I don't know who's left. But like the very first season, they had one guy that they pulled out, and he had food.
A lot.
Tons of food.
But he was so afraid of it lasting, he wasn't eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we watched that, he was like, yeah, that would not be me.
But the thing is, but you get in that mental zone of, right? Like, I only have so much food, and I can't. So if I eat a little bit, and he said he went back and watched, because they always do the last episode. They always do like a recap. And the guy says, yeah, I go back and look at that. They were 100% right to pull me out of that game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was
mentally gone.
Yeah, he goes, I was emaciated. I didn't realize that I had food I should have been eating. Like, I begged them to keep me there. He goes, but I should have been gone.
Well, what did they ended up saying, like, the amount of food that he had, like, smoked and preserved and everything, he could have eaten half a pound of meat a day for 20-something days.
Yeah, and been fine.
And still been fine.
Yeah.
And he probably would have won.
And what pulled him out, just so you know, was they do a BMI,
Yeah,
and it was low enough that they're worried about his health.
yeah. Because it gets to a certain point for a certain amount of days, and it's like it's irreversible damage.
Yeah, now you're damaging your body.
Yeah, like your organs will start to shut down and they won't function the same ever.
Yeah.
And that's a concern,
Yeah.
right? It's like, yeah, that's crazy that your mind can push you to that point, but it's also not okay.
Yeah. I watched a video the other day about a guy was SEAL teams, and he had a kid in his platoon going through buds.
Yeah.
And they were doing diving exercises, and it was kind of one of those, like, this kid drowned, and they brought him back, and he was talking like, yeah, sometimes people drown, we bring them back, like it was like that's just part of what we do, right? Like,
Yeah,
it was
I don't think you should be that cavalier about it.
but he was just very calm about it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you but you need to understand. But he was like, and we arrived at this kid, and he's like, oh great, so I finally got that last knot tied, that's awesome. He goes, he didn't understand. I didn't give a fuck if he tied that last knot. I cared that he could mentally push his body beyond what his body was telling him was safe. Like, he was not willing to quit because
I get that.
And that was like one of those, like, that was a mental break for him right there. Like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a SEAL, obviously. But I mean, maybe shaped like one now, but
I do sun myself sometimes and do this. But I don't think the Navy wants me to do that for them.
They might.
It would be distracting.
Yeah. All the enemy coming in, like, shh, everybody be quiet. And then
that guy doing.
And then it would be, so what the fuck was that?
Yeah. I don't
So I've gotten into the last couple of weeks, staying up late, doom scrolling.
Are you enjoying it?
No.
Oh.
I wish I could stop. But I did watch one last night, and they were talking about being in Vietnam. They didn't allow, when you're in Vietnam, no hamburgers. You can't eat that type of food, right? You can't, any of the soldiers. And he's like, why is that? He says, because if the Viet Cong came across where we shit, it needed to look like stuff they ate and smell like stuff that they ate. Like, they need, oh, that was just us, instead of, oh, that's the Americans. Like, how deep is your head into warfare that you think about that kind of shit?
Unhealthily deep, I'm thinking.
I am too.
So, wait, hold on. So they don't eat cow there?
It's hard to find. There's not a lot of it.
That's not saying that they don't.
But that can't be a heavy diet, right? It needs to be an occasional.
Who's eating a hamburger every day, though?
Obviously, us Americans.
I eat a hamburger maybe twice a month.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But I'm also not in the 70s in Vietnam.
Yeah, I guess that was like real peak, like meat and potatoes, right?
Yeah, when there was still a food pyramid.
So, I mean, like, what's a Vietnam snake?
Sure. Like, I'm not going to... Anything I say no is going to be racist as fuck.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Are you saying, is it like pivot?
No. I'm saying, is it like my philosophy on racist comments or racist comments? I use that, right?
Hmm?
Is it racist?
Yeah, I don't know what this means.
Is it racist if it's true?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just watched an episode.
The answer to that is no. If it's true, it's not racist. It's just pointing out a fact.
All right.
Right?
All right.
So what was your comment? Because I'm sure it's true.
Hey, look at that. There's a lot more ice in there. I don't remember.
You're a liar.
Possibly. So I know we're sitting in front of 2 half-empty bottles.
I don't feel drunk.
I think that's the highlight reel right there. I don't feel drunk.
I'm feeling pretty.
Yeah, hang on. Oh yeah, feeling great, huh?
Yeah.
That's my go-to. When I get the
My hair's okay.
you okay to drive, I go, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, if I drive. It's a drive with one eye open, then you'll be all right. DUI,
So
not tonight.
the one I open comes from the first lady, El Presidente's
Metallica.
wife.
First lady?
What's that? The one eye?
Metallica.
Yeah, totally. Anyways, they came over to our house. We're watching.
Metallica.
Shut the fuck up. So we've been out drinking. She sits down on the couch to watch TV and does one of these. I'm all right. And so ever since then, I do no, I'm good now.
Oh, because the double vision.
I've never experienced it. So
I've never been that tatered.
when I was young, I would be tatered enough I'd get spins.
Being awake, get the spins?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've never been there.
When I go to bed, you lay down. I used to, sort of rookie I am. I'd have to lay down in bed. I'd take a foot out of the bed and put it on the ground to make the roof.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Yeah, so that's all I'm talking about. But yeah,
But I've never been like...
I've never been vertical and had the spins.
Yeah, no.
It's always horizontal.
Yeah.
You lay down, you're like, oh, this is fucking bad.
Yeah, I've laid down and been like, okay, not going to bed. I'm gonna go watch the iPad out in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me too. Like you lay down and the room goes, woo!
Yeah.
And you're like, nope. Ah.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then the next morning you get the, how are you feeling? I'm fine. Oh, really? Didn't seem like it last. No, so the dog was just being really annoying, so I thought I'd go take him out into the living room.
So this is my catch-all. Hey, so blah 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 happened. Yeah, you told me last night. Okay. So anything else that I think I didn't tell you? I'm not telling you right now because you're just gonna start chalking it up to John was tanked.
Did I tell you about the boat I bid on? Didn't bid on.
Didn't buy.
Won the auction. Didn't win the auction. Anyways, I hope you have a great day at work.
Have you seen the video with the guy that gets his dad calls him? Yeah, hey, so I'm just calling you on the the boat that you bought.
The boat that you had dropped.
Yeah, they had dropped at my house. I didn't buy a boat. Yeah, so your mom came home and was very upset that you had the boat delivered here. And I'm just wondering how long until you come get it.
Because I know you said you just needed a day or two to get parking figured out.
It's $450 for me to come get the boat, and another $250 for me to sell it. Yeah. Man, you mean $250 for docking fees? That's awful expensive. Well, I could tell Mom, you know what? That does sound reasonable. That sounds more reasonable. I fucking love.
What's funny about that to me is that would be my dad.
That's the funny thing. You say that because that's who I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, calling you with the.
All of a sudden, I get a random phone call from my dad. It's like, what's he want? I could pick it up. Hey, so your mom wants to know why you had this motorcycle dropped off.
No, not why. When are you going to come pick up this motorcycle you had dropped off here? I know you were busy and couldn't take it. I told you to have it here. But obviously your mom would not like it to be. Like, there's so much backpedaling in that conversation. Fucking kills me.
So great, though. It's awesome, though, that the son, he's like, He picks it up right away.
Mhm.
Like, oh, okay. My dad, stupid purchase. I got to bail him out because mom's standing right there. Got it. Okay. I'm going to make some money off of this.
But this is so in my life. This is where I go. So I've been with my wife 30 years. We had this conversation way before we were ever married.
Yeah.
You're an adult. I'm an adult. You know what bills need to be paid. If there's no money in the bill account, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like it was outside of that, you don't need to ask my permission for shit.
Yeah.
So I would never make that phone call, but I have tons of friends that would.
Yeah. Amy and I are the same way, right?
Yeah, and
It's
I
like,
kind of see you guys that way too, right? Like that wouldn't be a. And
however,
honestly, I see your dad and your mom that way too.
Yeah.
Like your dad would just do it, right? Like
there is
whatever.
the courtesy, like, hey, I've been looking at this for a while.
Yeah, I'm buying XYZ.
I got the money. Like, shit's handled,
Uh-huh.
right? So I'm doing it. Blah, blah, blah. Just so you know, when you get home from work, I'm going to have it. Okay, whatever. Like,
So
that's how it goes. Right?
over the weekend,
Yeah.
we got to hang out with a couple of our kids, which was awesome. And my youngest, who's married, was talking about when we saw him. His wife mentions they started talking about maybe getting a cat. And I let it go, right? Whatever. I don't care. I don't live with you guys. The next day, I'm one-on-one with my son.
Yeah.
So you guys getting a cat? Oh, we're just talking about it. I said,
You're getting a cat.
a week ago, your mother asked me what I thought about changing out the chairs in the bar. And you're sitting on one of the new chairs on the couch in the bar that showed up yesterday.
Yeah.
Wasn't asked if I wanted to. We're just talking about it.
Yeah.
So you're getting a fucking cat.
What you gonna name it?
That's gonna be my. Oh, it's not like that. It's like, look, I'm trying to get you through 25 years of marriage now. So at sub 1 year, you go, she's talking about it, we're doing it.
Yeah. Just prepare yourself to walk in from work
and find a
and
cat.
it's there.
And there's a and support it. Oh, you got a cat. That's awesome.
So Amy was talking about wanting to get another dog because Gus is getting old.
Don't do it.
And she's like, okay, but when he's gone, Gunther's gonna be sad. So it'd be good to, like, you know, whatever. So I was like, sure, you can get a puppy, but I get to name it. She's like, well, how are you gonna name it if you haven't ever met it? I was like, it doesn't matter. If you want a puppy, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
but I get to name it. She's like, well, what would you name it? I was like, Buford. What if it's a girl? Buford. Guess what we don't have? A puppy. If you put terms and conditions, they stop and think a bit.
Yeah.
So Foster, if you watch this or listen to it, just tell Kelly, we can get a cat, but I get to name it. And pick a ridiculous name. Guess what you won't have? A cat.
They have a neighbor. You go to their house. There's a cat dish, food and water out front in a bed for a neighborhood cat that comes and hangs around. The cat's black and white, and they have named it the Great Gatsby.
Oh, I'd name it Michael Jackson.
I think the Great Gatsby is a good.
But it's black and white.
Yeah.
So is Michael Jackson.
So they're already on the ridiculous names. Like, he would have to name it something.
Shathid. Which is just a fancy name for a shithead.
Yeah.
We had a neighbor that hated that
Dumas.
I'm
Dumas material through and through.
That her family kept bringing cats home. So she was like, if you bring a cat home, I get to name. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it was Shathid, Ashola, and what was the last one? The last one was something else crazy, but it was shithead and asshole. but Shathid and Ashola. And nobody in her family ever caught on. It was my dad that was like, shithead and asshole. She's like, you're the only person that's caught that.
Fuck, I love it.
Oh, she hated cats.
So hey, a half bottle down each might equal a bottle, but it might not.
Does it?
It doesn't. But I think we should go smoke a pipe.
We had citrus with most of it.
Oh, wow. The citrus and the sugar cube. Oh, I'm stuffed.
It balances everything out.
You're tatered.
I am so not.
Uh-huh. All right.
It's been a fine evening with you, sir.
And
with you all. Interestingly enough, about 5 minutes before you showed up, I was actually downstairs watching our last episode. I hope you all have found it on YouTube. If not, sucks to suck. You should check it out. It's pretty cool that we're on the tubes. I like that we're back on the video.
I do too.
I do think
this
that
is cool. We got a few changes we need to make. Like I would like to add different lighting a little bit.
Yeah, maybe not like direct, but like
a little more just
camera right in the middle and then like a couple lights coming in.
Yeah.
Because it does seem a bit like
like it looks great looking here, but what we're looking at is like
the sun,
the end of the universe. Like
yeah. So yeah, check it out on the YouTube. Double on the Rocks podcast on YouTube.
Episode 141.
Yeah, this one is 141, right? But the last one is 140, and then we do have 2 other random episodes on there from the original Speakeasy, which was downstairs, which is now a pottery studio. They're not bad, but they're definitely not this quality.
This is.
I did watch the other 2 and then went into the new one. It's like you can definitely tell.
This is we have good software now, and I'm happy with it.
Well, these mics sound a lot better with the new software than they did just on the audio podcast.
But I would like to do this with different mics.
I do think if we had something more,
but we can try it.
Yeah.
But I also think when we have guests,
we'll have to go back to the round.
The camera option might be. I have an option for it. We'll talk about it.
I think if we had another webcam, right? Because we could do the boop 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 kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
at the round table.
Yeah.
Anyways, check it out.
Peace out, bitches.
Peace be to Journey to Lula.
Bye.